I wish I was taller. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Only my Twitter people know that. Like, I literally tweet about it all the time. I wish I was taller. I wish I was 5'8", at least. I'm not 5'8". I won't be sharing my height, but I'm not 5'8". I'm exactly who I thought I was. Nobody. Hey guys, asked you guys to drop some questions on Instagram, and shout out to the 3 people that asked me a question. So I'm gonna get into like those questions and some that I thought on my own or with ChatGPT help. I don't want to make this video too long, but new scenery, my room, my bed. Since I'm being vulnerable, I might as well let you guys into my bedroom. So come close. I guess I can start off with where am I from? I am from Georgia. I am a Georgia peach. Q's Lotto Georgia Peach. I don't even know if that's the song title, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Georgia Peach is coming somewhere on the gorgeous beach. Put her right in.
Yeah, like, I love being from the South. I love being from Georgia. It's probably kind of like my personality when I go to other states. Visiting other states or living in other states, like, I let it be known I am a Georgia peach. Speaking of personalities, 3 words to describe my personality. I would say I am silly, goofy. I'm self-centered, and, I would say, discipline. So, silly, funny, self-centered, and disciplined. This would be a good transition to just talk about myself, like, who is Sariah? Because that was one of the questions you guys sent me. So yes, who is Sariah? Sariah is a flawed, inadequate individual that tries very hard to fight those inadequacies, those feelings, with success. I feel like if someone was to ask me this question, maybe years ago, maybe 5 years ago, maybe even 2 years ago, I would say, oh, like, I would know. I'd be like, oh, Sariah's this, I'm this. But I'm not. And these past, like, 2 years have really taught me that I'm not who I think I am. I would have answered that question a lot differently 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I would have said Sariah is a sports girly. Sariah, like, that was my whole entire identity, being a sports girly. And it was just up until 2 years ago, like I said, that God really, I really want to say God stripped it from me, because I won't get deep into it just because of legal things, but I got fired. And it really kind of struck me to the core because sports was my personality. Sports was how I connected to people. Outside of sports, I didn't know myself. I couldn't connect with people. And it wasn't because I just didn't know how to connect with people. It was more so of I didn't care to connect with people in a sense of I didn't like their hobbies. I didn't like what they did. Like, I feel that most people connect on very worldly things and connect like on very like surface level things that either I don't participate in or I don't find interest in. And if it's not like sports or fashion, I couldn't connect with you on a deeper level outside of like, don't get me wrong, like I am definitely a deep conversationalist, but most people won't, you won't get to that point with most people. So I could never like just really connect with people or find friends or have friends. So I gained my friends through like fashion or sports. God is a jealous God, and I got the full experience of God being a jealous God because I truly believe that God stripped away sports from me to make me realize like you are not a sports girly like you're trying to portray yourself to be. You are not what you say you are. You're my child, you're my daughter. Like, and until you wear that as a badge of honor, like you were wearing being a sports girly as a badge of honor, you won't be able to do sports. Like I will strip it away from you. And that's exactly what he did. And so I went through a period of like grieving the fact that I may never be in sports again. To really understanding that, God is God. No matter how much I think I can control my own life, I'm not in control of my own life. And the places and the people that I have the opportunity to be around, whether it is sports executives, sports agents, just higher up athletes, it's all because of God and not because of my doing. As much as I would like to think and to stroke my own ego, it is all of God and none of me. So I give all glory to God, which brings me to the next question. And the next question was, how did I get into sports? I want to say, I put it right here. I'm going off of the dome. I'm going off of memory. How I got into sports was basically, like I said, just, I couldn't relate to people. Like I was the only child for 7 years, and I would be that little girl that would just gravitate towards sports. My dad used to coach my cousins in like little leagues, football, whatever sports, softball. Like my dad coached me in softball. My dad has coached me in a couple of sports in the little leagues. And so I found happiness. I found a sense of community. I found just a sense of connection and being able to like make real friends and not talk to myself all day. being the only child, when I did get around my teammates, like it filled joy in my heart. And so me getting into sports was more so of a, I guess, a community issue of just wanting to feel belong or have a sense of belonging. I seriously could not, like, I didn't have friends, and sports helped me with that. So I thank God for that. I love that it brings everybody together. And then I also love that I can have a banter. Like, I can banter with other sports fans about their team or about my team and about their favorite player stats and my favorite player stats, and just a friendly banter that I love. And it's like we are all talking one language. And I love that. I wanted to get into why I am starting this YouTube channel. And it's because, like, I think I'm all that, of course. Like, you're watching, aren't you? No. It's literally the total opposite of it. It's because I'm tired of seeing influencers, celebrities, which I think celebrity culture has kind of died down and ended, but I'm tired of seeing people get to success and then try to flex, or they're flexing in people that aspire to be like them, or little kids that look up to them want the success as well, but they don't understand that most of the time it was a process. It was a probably an ugly process at that to get to where they are. So I really started this YouTube channel to show, like, the process of me starting out with 40 subscribers to hopefully expanding my subscriber. One day I'll be saying I have 1 million subscribers. So just showing people the process and showing people that failure is okay. And I hate that society has deemed failure as a bad thing. Failure is only a bad thing if you quit. And I know that statement is, like, kind of cliche, but, like, once you get it, you get it. If you continue to keep trying and trying, you're going to win eventually. But if you quit, you will never know. Like, you'll never get that lesson on failure 1 or on failure 3 that would have propelled you to do better for failure 4.
Y'all probably thought I was going to say into success. Nope.
And then when you get to failure 8, try 9, you're winning. Like, try 9, you've succeeded, but it took you 8 fails to get to success. And I think, like, with Instagram, it's always us just posting the happy highlights of our lives, which is fine and cool. But I feel like we should show each other that we all struggle and we don't know it, and we're all trying to figure it out. So I think that would help us, especially my age group, but I also feel like the age group below us, because I do find fault in our parents not showing us that they didn't have it all together. So, like, when we got older, it was like, oh, you're actually just a regular person and you don't have it all together. I know that's my purpose for this YouTube channel. This has nothing to really do with me. It's more so of just bringing, showing vulnerability, leading you guys closer to God, because every tongue will confess and every knee will bow. So I would prefer you guys to go ahead and do it than to be forced into doing it and you're on the other side, and the other side is God's wrath. So yeah, and then what kind of content? I think I want to like just more so like community, like self-development, and not like self-development and not, I don't want this channel just to be for women. I want this to also be a channel for guys as well, to like maybe, you know, you guys didn't have a big sister or a little sister, and you just want a woman's perspective time from time. I want to learn how to sign, American Sign Language, just because like most of us take for granted hearing, seeing, and being able to speak. And being real, I did not think of those people that are deaf or mute or blind. I don't have anyone close to me that are affected by those things, so I don't think of them as often. And so I also am a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur, Ponder Beauty. Check out that page soon. I have a YouTube channel for my business page, which is a beauty supply store. But there's so much in store for Ponder Beauty that I'm trying to get into. So I'm super excited about that. I think I want to get back learning how to play the piano. I used to know how to play the piano kind of well. Am I lying? Kind of. Did y'all hear that? So I am of the age that I feel that I should know how to cook. And when I say cook, like I know how to cook. I'm talking about putting my foot in something. My foot in something. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't feel like, or I don't think, I can't confidently say I know how to put my foot in something. And I know y'all heard the oomph. My hobbies are just learning to be in my femininity. Like for a long time, I didn't know how to be in my femininity. And even now, I still struggle with being in my femininity. But I hope that this video was insightful and interesting. Super, I don't know, super nervous, but as I continue to make videos and, you know, work on my vulnerability, I pray that, you know, we connect more. But give this video a thumbs up. Comment below that you want me to answer, or tell me like the kind of content you would be interested in. And tell me a fun fact about yourself. Comment below and tell me a fun fact about yourself. Actually, tell me something that will start a conversation in the comments, or I can take off from the comments and have a conversation on Instagram, because I do want to make Instagram a community. I want to make it so that 100 of you aren't watching and not engaging. Because why was 100 of you watching and only 3 of you answered? That's why I say Instagram is not a real place. We have to stop watching people and not engaging. Are you a monitoring spirit? Hey. I will pray you away immediately. But bye, guys.